Another question I get is, what type of studying or what type of help can I give to my student? So, should my student self-study? Should they take a class? Should they see a tutor? What are some differences between those three? Well, let's take them one at a time. Can my kids successfully self-study for the SAT? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's terrific materials out there. You want to start with this book, the Blue Book, of course, and take the test through there. But yes, there's tons and tons of resources out there. I've got reports key to this Blue Book that you can take and see exactly what you're getting right and getting wrong. It'll really help you pinpoint what you need to study. I work with a lot of homeschoolers where they hire me not for one-on-one tutoring, but they hire me to oversee their studying to make sure that they're on track, and we check in once a month. So absolutely, kids can self-study for the test. Now, you got to have the right kid, right? It's incredibly hard to go in and study on your own, figure out where your weak spots are, figure out what you're missing in there, and figure out how to solve it, right? That's hard for any learner, and that's especially hard for teenagers. So you've got to have a very highly motivated, highly disciplined child in order for self-studying to work, but it absolutely can. So classes are another option. I think they're great for a kid who wasn't going to do anything otherwise, can go with his buddies, right? Go to class, figure out what's going on. I think some of the downsides of classes can be that all the content isn't necessarily targeted toward your child. So some of it's going to be useful and some of it's not going to be useful. So looking at the third option, tutoring, I am a tutor, so I have a bias in this area, but I also think tutoring can be amazingly cost-effective and time-effective. So most standard classes out there are 15 to 30 hours. I work with kids about 5 hours, and the reason I'm able to do that is I go in and very specifically zero in on exactly what they're getting right and exactly what they're getting wrong, and figure out why they're getting it wrong, and then we fix it. And it just doesn't take that long to go in and fix the problems and turn their score around very quickly. And the other thing about tutoring, again, I teach for 60 minutes at a time, and the student is dialed in that whole 60 minutes, right? They get 60 minutes worth of training specifically to them, really just speaking to what they need. So I find tutoring can really make a difference for kids of being able to focus in on exactly what they need.